Hello all, Seriously here, back with some more of the Planet Crafter. I thought we'd start off today with the starting screen so we can show you the progress we've made. Look what the save looks like now. It's a world with the oceans and everything. Well, we'll see. But here's what an advanced save looks like. Even more green. So we're 99% of the way to the moss stage. Let's load into the game. Oh no, we're into the moss stage, and I hear something very... We're not raining, are we? Oh, there we go. Water from the waterfall. And we were going to start back over at the plateau area, but we put one of these in here. I wanted to see if these are still growing out here in the wild. 31%. I'd like to see that tick over. Perfect, perfect. So now we're going to head back over to the plateau and see if we can go pick the algae we planted last time. Yeah, we made a couple things between episodes too. I turned all of the algae we had into fertilizer. Let's just put stuff away for the moment, since I'm not planning to put anything out into the wild while we're there. Here we go. Take a couple of waters, and do we have any grown food? There we go. Let's go pick some algae from our first algae spreader tier 2 over at the plateau, and then we'll head straight back here. We also have built the biodome tier 1, right? So we are going to look for somewhere to test out our blue crate theory and maybe get some mushroom seeds finally. That's an interesting way to do it, to have seeds available depending on what you've built. It would be better if that were made more explicit somehow. I guess that would be spoiling it, but it's not intuitive. I have to say that. Oh, we could replace some flower spreaders with that fertilizer. Whatever. Algae first, flower spreaders second. We're making really good progress. Oh, hey. Yeah, let's go look at the ice over there. I don't see water from here yet, but that doesn't mean we don't have it. Also, we didn't have water down here last time either. Let's just go straight down and straight up the other side. Still no water down here, and still a meteor up there. It doesn't seem as big as before, but yeah, there's still stuff there. Huh. So that leads me to believe we won't have a waterfall, and maybe even still have ice over here. Let's find out. Directly at the hut. Ooh, okay, I don't see ice, but sometimes it takes a second to pop in over here. Yeah, there we go. Unfortunate. Alright. Somewhere we could check for ice, and there's some blue crates, is in here. Maybe we'll do that later. Like I said, algae first. And then we'll work on other progress later. We don't need the pulsar quartz yet, but like... we could look for blue crates. Unfortunately, I think the thing in the cave there is that the blue crates that exist are spread out. So it wouldn't be as easy to search a couple of crates like we did at that crash ship. We could hit up another crash ship. Oh yeah, we can go this way. Don't have to go the Sand Falls way anymore. Do need food and water. We'll wait for it to tell us on water, because that'll fill us up all the way anyway. And hopefully this is grown. We planted it way before that second one we built over by our base, so it should be. Excuse excuse me, the one by our base is already at 30-something%, 40 by now, I bet. This one has got to be done. So let's get it picked. And yeah, you know what? Maybe we can search that ship and do a couple of reloads after we get some algae. That is a ship that has some secret compartments to unlock, though. Actually, I think all the rest of the ships have secret compartments to unlock. Even, yeah, the Stargate. We can just see the rim of it over there. Hydration low, oxygen low too, though, so we're going to need that first. So let's stop for air. Have a sip. There we go. Pick some slime. Like, algae does not look like this in real life. It is very goopy. Sort of pond scummy. But I'm happy enough with this. Much better to pick those. That's more like seaweed or something. Blue crates, blue crates. Oh, hey, the only ship that doesn't have is in there. That's the only one that doesn't have an unlock area. So let's head over there. We got plenty of room to pick up some blue crates. There will be a blueprint microchip over there usually too, so yeah. Let's pick up a hut. And a couple of irons. Or a few, I should say. If there are any. There we go. There's lots of blue crates in here, but I want to go to one where we have spaceship loot. I feel like it's a separate loot table than ground loot. I don't know why, but usually you get better stuff from spaceship stuff even at the beginning of the game. Like if you go into that crash ship at the top of the hill and you start your game over there, there's pretty good stuff in there. You're probably going to find fabric that you can't use for anything yet. Low level good stuff, but totally different from what you're finding out in the regular blue crates, which is just iron, silicon, and titanium. Maybe some cobalt if you're lucky. Alright, we got pretty good air tanks, so I don't need to build the hut up here. We can build it pretty close to the crash ship. With the jetpack, we might be able to make this gap. No. You can jump it, though. Hello. I can't see anything. Flashlight. Okay, we're going to build our hut. If we can, going over, there's a gap there. So let's try to build a hut covering the gap. And we'll put a door here. And then we're going to need another door to get out, though. Didn't think of that, did I? Oh, no, I'm going to need that if I need to pick up door resources. Let's head over here. There's two of what we need right there. There we go. Easy stuff. Can put a door on top of a door. Can we not go through a door while we're building a door? Yeah, that's a pretty big gap. Okay, delete some iron. Okay, no, we need even more. Okay, let's just get all of those things out of the way. We'll go make our save. Okay, everything is out of the way, I think. Cool. Lots of blue crates here. Maybe we can get some mushroom seeds finally. Okay, save game. We'll just resume and do a loot. Oh, I'm on deconstruct. Okay, lots of stuff in here. No mushroom seed. No mushroom seed. blueprint microchip. There we go, mushroom seeds. We have seen our first one even without a reload. There's 2. That's more than enough. I don't think we even need to do a reload. If we've got mushroom seeds here, I'm perfectly happy. It looks like it is the biodome. I mean, it's still a little bit coincidental. We cannot rule out the possibility that this was all coincidence. But that seems pretty clear to me. I'm gonna go with that. I believe it. I believe the rumor. And if it's accurate, game coding, that's just really bizarre in my opinion. But not my game to make. I'm happy to go with it. It works. Works just fine. So we're not going to grab everything here. We've already got tons of stuff. Good to know that this is available for later. We'll have to remember. Take all of the good stuff. And as many blueprint microchips as we can get, because we need a lot of stuff to start deconstructing these things. Perfect. And the mushroom seeds, of course. Lirma we can't make till end game. We'll take some of them. Zeolite we're going to need shortly, I think, but we have access to the zeolite cave, and soon enough there'll be vines going to the top of the iridium cave. And a blueprint microchip. That's what we'll take. Alright. We do have a little bit more room here with our food and water, but let's maybe not be wasteful. Cool. Very productive. And we're not going to try to go through the maze. We can. It's not impossible. We have the oxygen, but it's just easier to go around. Maybe we'll go around on the outside. There's a gap here that you can usually go over with a jetpack. Yeah, we just made that gap. That one you can do with a jetpack. But most tiny gaps you cannot clear with a jetpack. You will just fall. Nice big rainstorm. Very happy with the sound and the graphic effects on the rainstorm. It's a little bit repetitive. That's fine though. It's sort of just a foreground effect. I mean, it's 3D, but it just gives a cool aesthetic. Okay, we'll have that. We may as well eat that now. Let's see what else there is to bring home. Some space food maybe. You know, we are probably going to need squash seeds at some point for fertilizer tier 2. Sure. We're going to have probably algae to pick at home as well. Is this stuff ready already? My inventory's full. It is ready already. These things grow super oh, 81%. No, it's not ready yet. Anyway, okay. Still, they do grow pretty fast. Good to know. Let's go take a peek at home. And can't remember whose comment it was. Somebody made a comment on KJ's video about building a biodome over here. And I'm like, that's a really good idea, because if we're going to grow algae there, we can build a biodome, not a biodome, a biolab, so that we can convert it all into fertilizer. Like we build a farm, we put some eggplant and a mine to get some, or we just bring the sulfur, and then we can just bring the fertilizer or bacteria, or whatever we're making with the algae, straight home and take way less slots. Like, look at this. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. That's 4 plus an extra. That's only 4 fertilizer we're carrying, or 4 bacteria. Why not carry that in 4 slots instead of that many slots? Fantastic idea. So wherever we build our algae farm in the long term, I think we should have a biolab at. We do have space at home base now, though. I didn't think we'd get water that quickly. I was shocked at how much water appeared last episode from beginning to end. And I was shocked when I loaded into the game today and there was waterfall. So I guess moss stage is when it's... Maybe we just needed to exit the game near the end of the lake stage. I don't know. Yeah, don't worry, I'm watching the oxygen. I see it. Don't need the game to warn me. I've learned to keep an eye on it. We haven't, fingers crossed, we haven't died yet. Alright, we could sort this. 4 blueprints. Let's see what we get. Oh, also, I didn't draw attention to it, but I did notice we unlocked the heater tier 4 last time, so we might want to try building one of them, see what it takes at least. Or was it, yeah, I think it was the tier 4. Tier 5 is like a huge, massive one, and usually unlock it after you've already gotten everything from heat. So it's, that might need to be slightly adjusted, or just give us some more blueprints from heat at the end game. That'd be cool. You know what? I don't think we get different stuff, but I'm going to make a save game here, just in case. Shredder, that's important. That's not. Area lamp, don't need that. Or a fence, very not useful. GPS satellite tier 2. Oh, right. Well, no deconstruction tier 2. Do we want to try to do a reload and see if we get different stuff? I bet we don't, because I've tried that before. Okay, let's get some mushrooms growing then. What do we need to build more food growers? Good, not fertilizer. These aren't tier 2s though. When do we get tier 2s? And where from? They're from biomass somewhere. Here they are here. 35 tons and we're at 13 tons. Okay, so yeah, let's not worry about that. We're gonna go plant some flowers, golden flowers, into upgraded flower spreaders, and that'll help that. Iron, aluminum, and water. We're gonna have to put some stuff away. There we go. We'll do algae for the moment. Where's all the iron? There's some aluminum. There we go. Now, where is these gonna be? Not really in the way. Everywhere. So we'll put them right here by the stairs. And finally, mushrooms. So we can make our own bioplastic now. Fantastic. Not done yet because we picked those late. Pretty close though. So let's go make some fertilizer while we're waiting here. Sulfur. We have more sulfur? Yeah. Put super alloy away, and there's more sulfur there. Just double check, because this is still a mess. Okay. Oh, we're out of eggplants now. Of course we are. I don't remember if we got any messages recently. Need one more algae. Well, I happen to know where we have some of that. Right by the waterfall. Interesting how it almost looks like it stopped flowing in this rainstorm. Oh, 2 rainstorms. That's cool. In a row. Oh wow, there's a lot more over here. You know, I'm thinking we just move algae production over here, put our second tier 2 right beside this one, and double up our production over here. Plenty of space for algae. And right by the base? Yeah, I think we'd be nutso not to do that. Alright, so we're all out of sulfur and eggplant. Yeah, okay, cool. That's fine. Just double check on the sulfur, because I thought I saw one extra one here. No, we got that one already. Okay, good. 4 fertilizer, good to know. Way more than enough algae. And trade that for that. Need more storage space. I think that's what upstairs is going to be. But I'm glad we didn't build anything up here because we got the 4x4, well, we built this. We got the 4x4 living compartment to replace this whole room with, which we're going to have to do eventually. Food. Yeah. Whoops. Yeah, everything's filled up. And you. Sure, why not? It's a mess. Oh, before we head out with just fertilizer, let's just double check. What do we need beyond one more fertilizer? So 2 water. Oh, a super alloy each as well. Okay, cool. I don't think we have that many flower spreader tier 1s to replace. So we should probably put in some fresh ones. What did they take totally? 2 water, 2 super alloy, and 2 fertilizer each. That's a pretty simple recipe. And water, huh? Okay. Oh, golden seeds I think are up here. I hope, because we didn't bring them with us. Oh, I know there's some in our vegetubes. We still have vegetubes going on. Oh, geez, Louise. But you know what? They do produce stuff. So we're going to keep them going until we're fresh out of stuff from the lockers, because we have so many golden seeds doing nothing right now, just sitting in locker storage. I think 4, if memory serves. Okay. Tier 2, flower spreader. We'll take you. Oh. You know what? We're going to have to build fresh ones first. Let's build 4. Let's check our seeds. That'll tell us how many. There's 4. Lots of uranium, iridium, and aluminum up here. Good to know. Good to know. And I don't think we can build 4 of these things and replace the ones we got, but let's get these seeds doing something, right? Am I out of resources? What did I forget? Fertilizer. All right, so we need more fertilizer, but we can put 3 more in. Very useful. Come on, there we go. That'll help things. Oh, and if we have 1 fertilizer, we can replace one of these as well. That was this one? No, this one. There we go. An upgrade and 3 new ones. Happy with that. Only 1 golden seed doing nothing right now. Well, that's not true. There's a lot more golden chests on the map. We can go get them. But if we have a bottleneck in using them, we don't need them yet. So we made good pressure progress, good oxygen and plants progress. Let's check on heat now before we go today. I don't think we have much space over here. Oh, there's plenty of sulfur there, though. Good to know. I really do got to get this stuff sorted out. Figure that out later. Maybe that's what I'll do between episodes. We're at a pretty good bottleneck. We just hit moss and we're already at 12% of the way to flora. Pretty good. Oh, something we unlocked at the stage, I think, was a screen. The biomass screen. Yeah. Let's build one of them. And was it titanium? That's weird. No, it's silicon. That's what I thought. Not a lot of screen room over there, though, is there? Could put it on one of these walls. Yeah, we can see it from here. Cool, that works. Plants is the only thing we got going on. All right, heater tier 4. These go outside, require explosive powder and iridium rods. And what we get back from this is basically 1 iridium rod each. Almost not worth pulling those up. Let's look how many iridium rods we got. We need 2 each. We don't need this many heaters. And how much power do we have? These take 51 energy each. We can only build 2 of these anyway. All right. So 6 super alloy and 2 explosive powder. One of those. One of those. And 6 super alloy. I think that's 7. Yeah. And let's not forget to turn it into explosive powder this time. And these go outside, right? Yeah, they sure do. Okay. Don't know why we're putting everything over here. We could put it all right beside base. But production and stuff seems to go better away from base. I don't know why. And actually, no, production stuff, like stuff that produces things, should go close to base, like the algae spreaders. But we don't need flowers. These just make oxygen, and they make biomass, and heaters just make heat. We don't collect anything from these, so these can go wherever we'd like them to. Oh, you know where I'd like them to go? Yeah, they look good on top of these buildings. I don't know that that's centered, but you know what? It doesn't need to be. It's not overlapping terribly. It's not centered very well. All right, we got enough time to go check our readings and see how fast stuff is building now. I can see the terraformation index climbing. Pretty good rate. So I'm pretty happy with that. But let's go look at our progress screen and see when we're getting what from what before we go. Since it's nighttime anyway, and we're not going to be able to see anything unless we're looking directly at a screen, especially in the biolab where our screens are. Yeah, progress. So heat it's climbing. It's better than it was. And what we get from that is the last thing of power. We're far away from that still, but I'm glad we made some heat progress. We might send up another heat rocket next time. Oxygen, only 2 more things to get from that. Wow, okay, we're nowhere close to parts per million yet, so don't need to worry about tree spreader tier 2 before tier 1. General terraformation index. We get orbital information screen, so we can use our GPS satellites. And seed spreader rocket, that one I'm looking forward to, but we're about halfway to that. And pressure, I think heat's climbing faster at the moment, but we've got more ways to go on pressure. 100, yeah, we're almost at the gas extractor. We don't need it for anything in specific yet, but we will very shortly. And one last area to check out here. Yeah, now almost literally halfway to the food grower tier 2. Beehive, still don't have a beehive yet. We're very far away from that. We need way more plants growing. When do we get the first tree spreader? We're really far away from that. We got to work on plants. We got to really up our plants. So rockets next time. We're going to send up plants rockets. We're going to send up heat rockets. Oof, I was hungry there. And yeah, that's what we're doing next time. We're going to do some rockets. So I'll see you guys then. And until then, have a good time.